Hey guys, welcome to another video discussion of Supernatural. I'm John,
I am Ash.
and I would just like to apologize first because we actually skipped a couple episodes. And it was more to the fact that the first one didn't pertain too much to the story, and in the second one we actually just got caught up doing other stuff.
We also have to discuss the fact that even though we discuss The Boys each week, Supernatural is kind of a different show because Supernatural has side missions that don't necessarily pertain to the storyline most of the times, and then that side mission is combined with the main storyline. And I feel that the last two episodes were really close to the storyline, so I feel that those are the ones that we can discuss. There's gonna be two episodes left, so episode 19, which is next week, and then we have the season finale. And if you guys didn't know, it's gonna be a 2-hour event, so basically we're gonna get a movie. I've always wanted a movie of Supernatural, so I'm guessing this is their way of saying, like,
I hope they actually poured like their budget in this
true.
last episode.
Yeah.
I really hope that they did that. But we got 2 weeks left to actually find out. All right, so the last episode that we didn't talk about was the Winchesters getting a call from an old friend that they used to know in a motel as they were hunting on the road with their father. This episode was okay. It was good.
I wasn't feeling it.
Well, I mean,
I wasn't feeling it.
You know why? Okay, I get you. But the reason why I think that's your feeling is because we're so close to the end, and all we care about is them and their story. What I did see purpose in the story is because that was the moment where Dean had still not told Sam about Jack being the bomb to kill God.
Yeah, it basically served as like a parallel of hiding secrets from your family.
Eventually, we get to see where once they defeat the monster, Dean gets hit in the face with, these circumstances where he is like, hey, stop lying.
Basically, the big point of this episode that ties in with the storyline is the fact that Dean hasn't told Sam about Jack being a bomb, and he's the one that's going to kill God and Amara. And Death says, like, hey, you got to clean your house up. I don't want any loose ends.
And the writers know how to counteract with the characters' emotions so that we are eventually one or the other. So we're just feeling the same way as one character is like, come on, Sam, or come on, Dean.
Yeah.
I think that's what this was. Now, 17.
Yeah.
17 is another
I like this episode.
Adventure.
Yeah.
This was great because I was waiting to actually see this character in the show, as we've already seen almost every reincarnation or incarnation of every single person in the Bible or in mythology or Greek mythology or anything. It's Adam.
Yeah.
This was the episode, right? Adam?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
You are correct. I like the vibe because he felt like a very hippie-ish.
Yeah, he was,
love-making character, and
it was fun. It was fantastic because I kind of got why he was like that. Because he was the first. He was supposed to be this chill, this loving character, this loving human.
I wonder where Eve is, though.
Oh, right. This episode is focused on Jack finally completing the mission to what Billy revived him for. He has to be a bomb, a divine bomb, and he has to go and confront God and blow him up. But the thing is that Dean tricked Amara into withholding God into the bunker. Little did we know that he already knew that was going to happen, so he wrote it down, actually.
Yeah.
And as the ritual was about to begin in front of Adam, Jack had to pass a first test, which was he had to look at stones that was touched by God. And, it was a great answer because as he was answering, he said that they're all touched by God because it's his creation. Adam had to take a rib. So weird how he did it.
Yeah.
It was with an angel that he actually goes out with. And the plan was you cannot break this rib yet because it holds resurrection, it holds divine power, it holds creation. When they get to the bunker, God...
everything goes to hell.
Yeah. God convinces Amara that Dean was tricking her. He absorbs Amara with the speech of let's be balanced again.
So there goes my theory of Dean joining Amara in the darkness. Scratch it out.
And mine I think as well. So yeah. And at the end of the episode, as God exits the room, he says, "Good luck watching this guy die."
I have to say that for me, in that specific scene, I was kind of stressed out when Dean pulled out his gun on Sam.
Oh man, that was so intense.
Because it was intense, and Dean is my favorite character, but he has his moments where he gets so desperate and he only sees one way out. That's why I think Sam is a good counterpart for Dean, because Santa Claus! Sam is the one that's always trying to look for other options, other ways out. I have to say, it was intense, but I really liked the back and forth.
Yes, especially when
stressful.
Sam gave that speech.
Yeah.
It broke my heart because it's true. And this is how you can truly tell these actors are great. Because whoever knows Supernatural, whoever has seen all those 15 seasons all the way up to this, knows exactly the toll that the brothers have from the world, and from helping each other, from dying, from disappointing each other. It just brings more weight to the finale. Now, for the latest one, 18.
Oh, we gotta talk about this one.
I'll let Ash get on that.
We obviously get Billy's confession that she wanted to be God this whole time, and she was playing the Winchesters. And she actually sends Jack back to the empty so that the bomb can explode, and then the empty can absorb it, brings Jack back on one condition, to get God's book. But Dean actually hurts her with her scythe, and
that's the Reaper's weapon.
Yes.
The scythe.
What happens in this episode was really weird because everybody started disappearing, and we start getting the idea that it's at first people that came from other worlds. Like, we still have Bobby from the Apocalypse world, and we have Harley, who is back in this episode, who, by the way, should have never died. Supernatural writers. I hated the fact that you killed her off. That's all that I'm gonna say about that. But we do see in one of the scenes that Donna disappears.
Yeah, that was shocking because I thought it was just the people from a different world.
Me too.
So.
The thing is that we're in a back and forth of like he said, she said. Dean goes with Castiel to try to kill Death, and Billy is like, no, it's not me, it's God. It brings a question, at least for me, because in the episode before that, God was like, I don't care anymore. I'm done with the Winchesters. And I'm like, okay, so if you're done with the Winchesters, why are you making all of the people disappear?
That's something that, I guess.
So
yes. But you know what? I think because he saw that they might have been able to kill Death, then it was one more way for them to suffer.
I also think that Chuck is doing this because by making everybody disappear, because we do find out by the end of the episode that the whole world has disappeared. I think what he's trying to do is just have his playground with the Winchester. So there is nothing in between. There is nothing that they can do.
Oh my God, you just gave me a theory or an idea.
So this is God manipulating them in their own playground. There is nothing else that the Winchesters can do, nobody that they can interact with, so that they don't mess up the storyline.
I want to add to that.
Do I get candy?
Go. I think as a writer's perspective, I think this is the great opportunity to the finale, pour your entire budget on special effects, on all that's going on. Because they don't have to spend on extras. And they don't have to spend on anybody else. And
that's a good theory.
Making the Winchesters have nothing else to lose. Now, I don't know if he made the angels disappear, because if he did, then we have no Michael, which was the other powerful being on the board aside from Jack. And Jack looks like he still has powers.
Yeah.
But I don't know what kind of powers.
Because he made the plant die.
Yeah, from just being close.
Yeah.
I guess he still has that radiation thing inside of him.
Maybe from the empty.
I mean, I said radiation. It's not
Remember
radiation.
the empty attacked him.
Yeah, the empty. Oh, the empty did something.
So maybe she did something to him.
When Jack disappeared,
Yeah.
he took some of the power with him without knowing.
Yeah. And I left this for the end because this was a very hard. It sucked. It sucked.
Are you gonna talk about that right now?
So we gotta talk about the fact that sadly Castiel is gone, guys. He's gone. Like he vanished. There's no more Castiel. So let that sink in for a moment. I have to say it was a hard scene to watch, but Misha Collins did a great job, man.
Misha.
Good on you, Misha. Thank you for everything.
I gotta be honest with you, Misha. Castiel is. I've never said this before. Castiel is my favorite character from them all in the show because it boosted it so humongously with this speech that he just gave, and I was also hanging on that thread of what is Castiel's happiness. And for it to be this, it was so pure. And writers, I gotta give it to you, man, because it was so pure. It was so real.
It was a great
It
scene.
was true. Like every word that he said made so much sense. And for a person that's seen every single season of Supernatural, including my wife, it made sense.
Yeah.
Everything came out of love. Their protection, their decisions, everything that they did was based off of love. And Castiel just said it.
Thinking about it now, I feel that it's gotten to the point where it feels bittersweet for me because he basically sacrificed himself for Dean.
He was the ultimate sacrifice.
And I feel happy that if Castiel was gonna end in some way, I would rather have it happen this way rather than him being killed off horribly or in a way that I don't want. And you can tell that it was genuine from Misha's part, man. It was like when Woody left in Toy Story 4.
Oh man,
I was sad.
Why do you keep bringing so much
because I'm
sad
comparing
stuff?
it. No, I felt sad, but I said I'm cool with it because I know that this is where Woody belongs. He's making a choice from himself. Castiel to have kind of the same way of like sacrificing himself to the empty and then killing death in the process. I'm sad, but I feel satisfied. So thank you, writers, for giving him a good send off.
Just to finalize it, what's gonna happen now?
There's only 2 episodes left, so episode 19 and 20.
And 20 is a 2-hour episode. And
that's gonna be a long video, bro.
And we want to see what's gonna happen because, again, as we spoke earlier, nobody else in the world. Are the angels also gone? Is there Michael in this earth? Is there anything else powerful enough to take care of God when he already consumed the darkness? The only other thing that could happen is God being destroyed from the inside from Amara or Jack helping that cause. What if this is the actual thing? Listen up.
Theory time.
Ding, ding, ding.
What if today was a hint of what is actually going to happen to God? They're probably going to battle. They're going to do a bunch of stuff. You know, throw everything at them. Season 5 type of thing where they were throwing everything to Lucifer to try and get rid of him. But they can't. And the only thing that could happen is a resemblance to how they needed to put him in a cage. That was the only way to Lucifer.
Yeah.
But this time, as he consumed Amara, what if he's trying to consume the next most powerful being in the world? And because Jack is like another time bomb, another negative thing, as we saw on the plant. Yeah. What if he absorbs Jack and Jack destroys him from the inside? Or he just fights God and gets all powerful.
I honestly don't know what's gonna happen, but if they can pull off a season finale like season 5, because even though I love the season finale for season 8, which is the one with the angels falling.
Oh man.
Nothing for me.
One of the best finales of finales.
Because to this day, it's what, 2020? To this day, I still remember that
10
season
years
finale.
after.
And if you guys didn't know, that was when Supernatural was supposed to end, but then they extended it, and it's still for me it's the best season finale out of the 15. I mean, not counting. I don't know what's gonna happen in the last one. That's gonna be all from us. Let us know if you enjoyed this discussion on the road so far.
Supernatural. Copyright. Oh.
Let us know, are you guys Supernatural fans? Are you guys enjoying this season finale? If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram under the Legacy Universe, and we also have a Twitch channel.
On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, we officially do streams. On Monday, Ashley plays. On Wednesdays, we actually have a live podcast that we so much enjoyed. It's really good. And for our first one, it went great.
Yeah.
We speak about Broadway, gaming, movies, and TV shows, and other stuff. And on Saturdays, I play.
At 9 p.m.
At 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Trust us, you will enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you loved this video. Please join us, subscribe, like. Stay tuned for more. See you guys later. Cleopatra or something. I have no idea. All right, and we're out.